So I know a lot of you want to get into making gear demos and sound clips for stuff like Instagram and Facebook, but you only have your phone. In this video, we're going to go over some helpful tips that will help you make better quality demos and sound clips only using your phone. Hey everyone, Eric here. Welcome to my channel where I make gear demos and instructional videos like this one aimed to help musicians like you. So we've all been on our phone, scrolling Instagram, and we see clips that, they sound like they're recorded from across the room. You can really only hear the pick attack of the actual pick on the strings instead of the fuzz or distortion pedal that the clip is supposed to be demoing. And sometimes we don't even see the pedal in the actual frame of the video. So in this video, we're gonna go over some tips that will help you address these issues and make better clips for Instagram, for Facebook, for YouTube, wherever you post them. And before we get started, I wanted to mention one thing that I really suggest you investing in. And I know I said only using your phone in this, but this is gonna make your life like a million times easier. So I suggest you invest in one of these. So this is a tripod. I'll have links in the description below. So I really suggest you invest in one of these things. This is a little metal tripod that I got on Amazon. Also, what helps is a little ball head, another Amazon find. You can loosen this up and then this will go wherever you want. And then most important, the thing that I suggest you get most is this right here. So this is a phone clamp. It can go on a tripod. It's got a mounting screw here and right here. It's got a mounting screw here and here. What you do is you put the phone clamp mount on the ball head and then the ball head on the tripod. Then you have this thing that you can now put your phone in, secure it, and you've got a stand. You can put it down wherever you want. Another cool thing is that you can mount this horizontally if you want to record videos like that. I'll leave a link in the description below because this is going to be extremely helpful for filming your own clips with your phone. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is placement of your amp. What we want to do is put the amp as close to the phone as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone on a table. I'm going to put the amp right beside the phone. And now this does a couple things. It's gonna give the phone a louder signal from the amp to pick up, and that's gonna drown out the actual acoustic pick attack of the pick on the strings that we hear in a lot of clips that's not really pleasant. So we're gonna get a cleaner signal into the phone by putting the amp right beside the phone. Now you might have to experiment with positions of exactly where to put the amp to get the loudest sound into the phone, but I guarantee if you put the amp closer to the phone, it doesn't have to be in the frame either. You can just put it like right outside the frame. As long as you have the amp close to the phone, you're gonna drown out that pick attack that is really present when you have the amp, like all the way in the background. So that brings us to the framing. And by framing, I mean whatever is in the actual video or photo frame that you make. Okay, so I'm gonna put my phone down on what is my studio table. It's really my dining room table. But I'm gonna put the phone down on a table and I'm gonna stand the pedal up on end. I'm gonna put it on the table and stand it like that, right in front of the phone. So the phone's actually gonna be seeing the pedal. Then I'm gonna put the amp right on the other side of the phone, out of frame. I'm not gonna clutter up the frame with the amp that I'm using. I'm using a Boss Katana. I'm just gonna put it right outside the frame that's getting captured on the phone video. Now I'm gonna stand a little bit farther back to get me in the video playing the actual guitar so you can see what I'm playing and then you can hear what the pedal's doing to the sound. So a lot of times with cell phone clips, we see the camera sort of like pulsating a little bit, and what that is focus breathing. It means the camera is hunting for focus, and when it doesn't find it, it does this weird like pulsating thing. So a super helpful tip for iPhone users is you can tap and hold on a part of the frame, and it's gonna lock focus and exposure on that specific part of the frame, so you don't get that weird like pulsating thing. Just to recap real quick, we're gonna put our phone in a tripod mount. We're gonna put that tripod mount on a table. We're gonna place the pedal in front of the camera. We're gonna put our amp right outside the frame so we can get the loudest sound going into the phone audio. We're gonna stand a little bit back. We're gonna get as much light as possible from windows or lights like I'm using, and then we're gonna record our clip. So with all these tips in mind, let's see what the phone captures. So now that you have these tips, let me know in the comments below what pedals or gear are you going to make demos or clips of. And if you do make a demo, I would love to see it, so be sure to tag me on Instagram at Eric Marrow. And if you want to know more about any of the gear I used to make this video, be sure to check the description below for links, and if you like this video, please subscribe.